After getting our 7th gym badge, we had to backtrack to pick up rock climb on Route 217, along with the icicle plate. From there, we made a beeline straight to Lake Acuity, where we found the man getting absolutely destroyed by Commander Jupiter. And just like that, we learned everything was about to go down in Veilstone City. We headed straight back to Team Galactic hideout. Inside, we ran into Looker again and made our way through the base, picking up the Galactic Key and the TM for Sludge Bomb along the way. Eventually, we found Cyrus, giving one of his usual speeches, before challenging us to a battle. I led with Infernape against his Sneasel. It got off a slash, but Flamethrower secured the KO. Crobat comes out next, so I pivoted into Luxray, tanked a hit, and took it down with Thunderfang and Spark. But then, things get messy. Honchkrow comes out, and I had no clean answer, so I pivoted to Quagsire, who got chunked into yellow. Then into Crobat, who also got put into yellow. Then into Garchomp, who also was brought low. Honchkrow was slowly losing health to poison, so I made the quick decision. I brought in Meditite, fully ready to sack if needed. But somehow, it tanked a hit and survived, and Honchkrow went down to poison. That could have gone way worse. After the battle, Cyrus gave us the Master Ball, and we moved on to free the Lake Trio. But before we could finish, Commander Saturn stepped in. Golbat went down to Luxray. Bronzor fell to Infernape. Toxicroak nearly took out Quagsire, but we managed to survive and win the fight. With that, we finally freed the Lake Trio and headed straight for Mount Coronet. Inside, Looker stopped us again and gave us the Black Flute, and from there, it was just battle after battle against Galactic Grunts as we climbed to the top. At the Spear Pillar, we were stopped by Mars and Jupiter. At this time, it was a double battle. Luckily, the man showed up, but even then things went wrong. And just like that, we lost Medicham. We won the battle, but not without another casualty. Then Cyrus appeared, gave us a big speech again, and summons Dialga and Palkia, before Giratina suddenly dragged him into another dimension. Cynthia shows up after and asks if we're ready to jump into another dimension. Didn't even hesitate, I was ready to go. Inside the Distortion World, I made a quick team adjustment, bringing in Shellos, which evolved into Gastrodon, and preparing the team with items like Citrus Berries and Quick Claw. After that, figuring out the puzzle... After way too long figuring out the puzzles, we finally reached Cyrus again, and this fight was no joke. I led with Infernape against Houndoom, close combat for the Oko. Then came Gyarados. I pivoted to Quagsire, predicting the waterfall, and got a Quick Claw Yawn as a win for Ice Fang. After putting it to sleep, Luxray came in, finishes it with Thunderfang. Then Weavile comes out, and that's where things get dangerous. Fake Out, Night Slash, Ice Punch. Luxray barely hangs on, but managed to weaken it enough before switching back into Infernape to finish the job. Crobat is next, so I brought in Gastrodon, who tanks hits, got poison, but managed to paralyze it with Body Slam. That gave Garchomp the opening to clean it up with Dragon Claw. Finally, Honchkrow, I stayed in with Garchomp, landed Dragon Claw, survived the hit thanks to the Citrus Berry, and finished it off with another. No deaths, and just like that, Cyrus was finally defeated. I decided not to risk anything and used the Master Ball. And no, we're not using any legendaries or mythicals in this run. After everything that just happened, I'm glad we made it out alive.